Hey guys, it's your girl Tubbi of the Nerdy Bird site, kicking it with my boy Guys, right here from Baton Rouge. He's a really dope artist. He has his hands in a lot of different things, politically correct. He's an HBCU goer. You guys, give him an opportunity to tell you exactly who he is and what he has going in the world of hip hop. Pretty dope.
Got to. You know, it's G out here, you know, I'm working on my new project, Goldberg. It's pretty much done. I don't have no date for it right now, but when it get right, y'all gonna see. It's up. You know it's up with us.
So production-wise, who are you actually collaborating with on this project, and are you working on any features?
Production-wise, main man I've been working on is Joe Easy. He is a rapper, you know, with Trill Entertainment right now.
Yeah.
He working on a lot of major things. They doing big things over there. Dana Richard, he's been my engineer right now. I'm working with Shelwood Loxley, so
nice.
But as far as features, I got Joe Easy. I had to put him on the table. I'm trying to get with, you know, what is it? Quick Badass and Foolish. Yeah, y'all did something with him. You know, I got him on some shit too. Gotta get with your boy Legend too. Gotta make something with him right quick. But as far as that shit, my boy CK Bands, can't forget him. You know, free him. You know, a whole lot of uptown shit.
Alright, that's what's up. Now I know that music has been a deep part of who you are for a very long time. Like, this is nothing new for you. You actually kind of grew up in a family of music. Let's kind of talk about that. Who inspired you to kind of pick up the mic for the first time and go, yo, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, she don't know, but you know, I guess I, you know, just let her know. Black Cat, you know, that's my mom. She was nice with it. She got a big opportunity way back in the got with JJ Fad, so winning a competition or whatever, flew out to California, made a little buzz or whatever, but you know, she had the family thing going on, so she kind of stopped rocking with it, but stayed into it, so you know, I got my foot in the door and just making moves, but yeah, most definitely, moms, Rudy too, you know, Rude Boy, that's what he going by, he on the take too, I can't forget you, man. But the Ville Boys, yeah, that's my cousins.
Right.
My first cousins, so a lot of people don't know that. So it's just, you know, yeah, it's always been the mix.
So was it more like that, coming home after school and music just playing, or mom just writing, or was it kind of like that holiday blast where music is just blasting? What was music in the everyday sense kind of for you?
All the time, riding around the city, going to the neighborhood, you're gonna hear something they working on or something they did, come in the house, you got Boosie coming through there, just doing stuff with moms too, so you know, it's a lot of big names you've been working with.
That's dope, that's dope. Now, breaking out into your own little vibe, you know, once you realize this is kind of what you want to do, you kind of grown into your person at this point, and you're like, this is my lane, this is what I'm going to go with it. What do you want to do with your music now that you actually have a focused audience and you kind of know what your style is?
Oh man, bring back the real, because a lot of music, like, today it'd be, you know, it's, you know, I dig the party vibe or whatever, but I don't really hear too many storytellers no more. So I'm trying to, you know, put that back in perspective.
Dope. Now, being from Baton Rouge, and I ask this all the time because a lot of artists seem to agree that there is a crab in a bucket type mentality when it comes to entertainment in the area that we come from, you know. How do you feel in regards to that particular topic, and what do you think needs to be done for us to kind of progress away from that stereotype?
Man, I'm trying to make this the new Atlanta. It's like, regardless of a lot of people be beefing or whatever, but like a lot of people don't collab with each other. I don't see a whole lot of, hey, this person working with this person working with that person. So you know, that's what the big thing is, collaboration.
Yeah, it just needs a little more unity.
Yeah, everybody trying to do their own brand thing. Everybody need to make one big brand, make something like that.
Yeah,
it's still like, you know, have our own stuff to pushing out.
Yeah, I feel like that really be dope. Now, talking about brand, I like to do this. I like to give artists an opportunity to explain their brand, what it means, and why it's important to you. So why don't you go ahead and let's talk about it.
Hey, talk about the brand, you know. I'm affiliated with Trill Entertainment right now, but you know, I'm not officially signed to nobody, but we kind of like putting our own thing together, you know, outsource entertainment.
Nice.
But with the team, like Street Beat, you know, I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Anything like we, you know, right now it's a big on violence or whatever, which is, you know, it's negative, but at the same time, our city, it got violence everywhere.
Right.
So you know, Street Beat is like like 10 o'clock at night it comes on. It's the crime, what's going on, like what's serious that happened that day in the city, murders, anything like that. You know, I feel like it's based on our city. So I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So, you know,
that's cool.
Ghetto uptown.
It kind of gives everybody a realistic perspective that I think a lot of artists shy away from. Too often it's the same entity of things, you know, drugs, money, females. And like you said, storytelling becomes a very important key for artists, for me, in order to actually be able to inspire other people. Now, knowing that you make music, do you kind of consider yourself a role model, or are those kind of shoes that you rather not fill?
I'm naturally a role model, 24/7. I'm a Marine, so you know, even when I get out, when I'm done with it completely, you know, I'm still on it. But at the same time, you know, I don't never want to see myself like saying I'm a product of my environment, because you know I came from the hood. You know, I came from a poverty-stricken situation, and we ended up, you know, building from that and becoming middle class. So you know, I know what the struggle like. I still go to the neighborhoods, you know, deal with them old friends that been in stuff they shouldn't probably have been in, but you know, I ain't speaking on that. But yeah, I definitely consider myself a role model. Got a daughter on the way, so
nice.
Trying to be the best man I can be in today.
Awesome. Now with parenting, I like to ask artists too. A lot of artists have a hard time juggling that career and those parenting responsibilities. Some artists find that, I guess, it has to kind of be one or the other. Where is your healthy balance going to come from? Like, are you working on a strategy right now where your daughter is priority too, or is it kind of like the music comes, I guess, first so that you're able to provide for it?
End of the day, I got a job, so I do music when I can. Really, like any free time, I don't have no free time. I'm working. I'm doing something. You know, I'm either working on a song, trying to work with somebody on a song or something like that, just trying to put a project together, or you know, I'm handling my manly day-to-day duties. So you know, gotta get the bag, gotta get prepared to be a dad. All of that.
That's real.
My daughter can definitely be a priority, #1. So all the rest, you know, it's just as it comes.
Living experience, like a grow as you go experience. That's nice. Now, I know that coming from a family of music and also attending an HBCU, you have, I guess, experienced a lot of the ins and outs of the musical cultures. What do you find, in your own definition, if you had to elaborate or define hip hop, what do you feel it is in regards to the culture?
Today or just in the home?
Yeah, for us, not even talking old school, not talking to come, the here and now, because we're making the difference in what'll happen for tomorrow. So we're talking today.
It's changing. I don't know whether it's changing positively or negatively, but like I said, I'm trying to bring the storytellers back. So, like, you don't hear that Nas flow, that Pop, that Scarface, that Bun B, that Pimp C, like, you know, but Big Crit, you know, he be on it. So J. Cole, like, I can't say it's dying. It definitely ain't dying. It's always gonna be here, but it's definitely changing to more like a party scene on the EDM and all that now. So
I heard somebody say, and I can't quote who it was, the actual statement, but from what I understood, they basically said, I don't like music with a bunch of words in it. You know, this is a person that's in a position to actually put artists in a position to be on the next level. And he's kind of like, you know, I don't like songs that have too many words in it. Knowing that you are a storyteller, knowing that your music is a direct reflection of who you are, what you've been through, kind of what you see in the inner city around you. How does that make you feel, knowing that there's a mass majority that's kind of like, I don't really like your music or can't accept your music because it's too wordy?
Man, that showed me how intelligent you really are. If you can't see like the word, cause my wordplay crazy. Like I be trying to come at you like Wayne or some stuff. So you know, but I mean, it ain't all about the beat. Like if you listen to music for the beat, that you doing it for the wrong reasons.
Right.
Like that's what music not about the beat. Rap came from telling a story. Like they was telling their struggle. They was on the block. Like,
it's an expression.
I can't even give you like the old like. What it is, Grandmaster Flash flow right now. It ain't in my head, but you know.
That's what you're thinking
all
about.
That came. That's what I think about when we talk about music. So.
Dope. Now I will ask this, knowing that you do accept the role as a role model in the aspect of music as an artist, if you had to give advice to any upcoming artists who are struggling with finding their sound or finding their self or finding their footing or figuring out how to network, what advice could you give for them to kind of have a focus point on what they're doing?
As far as like finding yourself, that's gonna take time. It's gonna take a lot of practice, repetition. Like you really just gotta work. You gotta really find what you like about yourself and put it in your music. Like, at the end of the day, you gotta tell your story. That's what it's about. So, other than that, like, man, that's hard.
Now, like when I talk networking, do you find that it's easier to be personable and actually approach people that you should be working with, or do you kind of just handle it business-wise via email? Like, what advice could you give on that outreach process?
Man, I'm not gonna even lie to the hardest work I've seen, like just really showed me how I need to move to get where I need to be is Kevin Gates, man. The dude was like door to door, person to person, like he real like network, like he seen somebody, he heard that he wanted to be on the song and he reached out.
Right.
So it's all about like you really gotta put in that work. Like a lot of people got it easier than most, so
right.
you know, so once you get there, I see them like they still work hard. That work it.
Right, makes the big difference. Now I know that you do have some music out right now, a couple of singles and some freestyles, a couple of videos that you have out on YouTube. You've done some work with Flood here in the city. You've done some work with a couple of the guys that you know out of Trill family, you know what I'm saying? So I know that you are getting your feet, set to go into 2018 a little bit harder, working on the new project Goldberg. Tell us a little bit about that, because you know I hear the rest of his name and now I'm curious. I'm like, okay, what's going down with this album? Because it's obviously coming hard.
Her first time hearing about it.
Right, and that's I get the exclusives, y'all. He's been holding out.
I have low key, like that's on me though. But you know, Goldberg, my rap name G-Ice. G-Ice is actually me. You know, that's my name. So Goldberg is the G stand for gold. So you know, this is me. This is me getting me the first type. You know, the first.
Nice. So do you kind of have an idea of when it's gonna release, or is that something they just kind of have to stay updated for?
Y'all just gotta stay tuned.
Look, he's not giving y'all nothing. He says, don't sweat it, Goldberg's coming, but y'all gonna have to pay attention for it.
No, it's gonna be late this year or early next year. There you go.
Cool.
Your window.
There your window. Pay attention now. So do you plan on doing any open shows in the city or any traveling coming into 2018?
Yeah, I've done a couple showcases in the city, right there down the street where the Reference Dacty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, they be getting it popping for, you know, the 225 Productions. So, but Lil and the Champ, yeah, he was hosting. Me and him had linked up after that. He was digging my music. So,
that's what's up.
You know, that helped.
Shout out to Lil.
So yeah, don't stop doing showcases. I always work, so I'll do that.
Nice. Now I know you have some connections in Cali, and I'm not gonna tell you how I know, but a little birdie told me that you'll actually be getting out there pretty soon and start getting your music buzzing on that side.
Yeah.
Now, do you have some like infamous game plan, or is this kind of just gonna be a feel good, like vibe your way through type of thing?
Man, hey, it's both. Game plan and a vibe. So you know, like once I get out there, I got a producer I've been working with closely out there. I made a couple tracks out there with him. So he been there working for me.
Nice.
And we've been all just, you know, putting stuff together.
Dope. Now, if you had to pick any artist, and it could be now, it could be like an old school artist, it could be anybody really, who do you think influences your sound? If anybody, because some people really just have this way of authenticating themselves where it's kind of hard to compare them to anybody.
Right.
But if you just really had to be honest with yourself and give credit to an influencer of yours, who would it be?
Pop. Like,
Dope.
That's it. Like, Tupac, most definitely. And Spice, a lot of people don't, you know, Spice One. Like, I'm big on him, so you know, that's why I listen to it a lot. Like, y'all, if y'all haven't heard of the song, like, he got a track where he talks about alcohol the entire song, but he makes the alcohol actual people. So he's telling you a story with alcohol. So it's like, that's probably like one of the most creative songs I ever heard besides the Nas rapping to you backwards. You know? But that's most definitely them 3 right here.
Nice. Now, with the music that you have out, the videos that you have out, I know a lot of that again is on YouTube, but tell everybody where they can kind of link in and find some of the work that you have out right now where they're waiting on Goldberg to come out.
Oh, SoundCloud.com/GICE2COLD, and yeah, YouTube, same thing. Just really just look up that name. Instagram, hit me up on there.
Right, so social media wise, is that how they contact you for booking, or are they coming through your email for that?
Oh, yeah, you most definitely, you hitting the DM or you running through my manager. That's basically where the information at, like on social media sites. So.
Nice, well go ahead and give them that social media one more time in case they're gonna play like they missed it.
You know, it's spelled like the guys, GICE, 2, cold, COLD, you know, just like that.
Guys, too cold, y'all. Make sure y'all check out my boy. He's been working on a whole bunch of stuff for 2018, coming from a musically inclined background. Please don't sleep on him. When I tell you the boy has bars, I know this for myself. I've experienced it for myself. Make sure you guys stay tuned in because he is not playing. He's about to fire up the Baton Rouge scene right here with the antidote.com.
Yeah, a whole lot of bang.